Hey guys, it's me, Shivana from Fingers to Keyboard, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the subjects that the Taliban have banned women from studying at college. If you're new to my channel, hey, my name is Shivana from Fingers to Keyboard, and on my channel I give you guys confidence to be an activist. If that sounds like your cup of tea, then please be sure to subscribe. You heard me right. The Taliban have recently banned a series of subjects from women to be able to study at college. And these subjects are economics, journalism, engineering, veterinary medicine, and agriculture. Because these 5 subjects are deemed too difficult by the Taliban for women to comprehend, study, and learn. Now, this is a way for the Taliban to control women and to control dissent. Because if women are not educated at an upper secondary level or even at a secondary level, they will not have mechanisms within themselves to question, to push, and to fight for their rights. Because without education, people don't know how to advocate for themselves because they don't have the skills to advocate. And they're hoping that by doing this, they'll be able to prevent women from protesting, prevent women from fighting back. But unfortunately, women in Afghanistan have been protesting, they have been fighting back, and they've been pushing for their rights. Women in Afghanistan are not victims of their situations, they're advocators. They continuously fight against the Taliban, they continuously point out the crimes that they're doing at great personal risk. In the past, the Taliban have been hitting women with weapons, attacking them, using tear gas and other forms of very violent suppression to get rid of protest and dissent. And by adding this restriction at a college level, they're trying to control women and saying, you're going to keep fighting, we're going to keep making your lives hell. And trying to get them into a position where the women give up fighting, where they go and live within the 4 walls of their homes and become dutiful wives and daughters and homemakers, because that's what the Taliban wants. They want women to be in a submissive position because they know that's the only way they can maintain power, because women make up 50% of the population of Afghanistan. And when 50% of the population is oppressed and controlled and submissive, the rest of the population will follow, because nobody wants to risk the brunt and the violence of the Taliban and the Taliban regime. So if they see that women are being submissive and quiet, they will do the same, because that's human nature. We follow the herd. We try to adapt to the environment that we're in because that's the best survival outcome for us. And it's important for us as young people who are watching these things, who are reading these things like I do, to highlight these struggles, to highlight these fights, these restrictions, because we need to speak out. Because the women of Afghanistan, they are speaking out, but their voices cannot go any further because of how the situation is. And we need to be their voices outside of Afghanistan. We need to be raising awareness about this. Because the women in Iran, the women all over the world, are all fighting for the same thing, and that is human rights. Women are fighting for the rights that they've been promised by various constitutions, intergovernmental organizations, and various, bodies of power. And it's important for us to spread awareness about this, like I said before, particularly on YouTube, because millions of people watch YouTube, millions of people stream into the platform, and it's important that we get hashtags like Stop the Taliban and let Afghan girls learn, and all these other hashtags that are on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat onto YouTube. And it's important that we as YouTubers, take the time to create videos and information spreading awareness about the plight of women in Afghanistan, in Iran, and around the world, because they're all fighting for human rights. They're all fighting for equality and justice and freedom, which every person deserves, no matter where they live, who they are, where they're from. And this is something that, historically has been constantly guaranteed to people, but never happens. And we've seen that, people have been able to rise out of their situations when others support them and fight alongside them and with them. And it's important that we do that for the women of Afghanistan, for the women of Iran, and for every woman out there who's fighting for their rights. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts, because it's so important to have conversations about human rights and women's rights. So please be sure to put your thoughts down below, and please be sure to ring the bell to be notified whenever I upload, which is almost every Saturday. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!